In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up domain hosting. It is really simple to do. And again, I will leave a link to Nexcess and to our blog post where this video will be so that you can just click through to the same page that I'm on. Now, one of the things I want to point out about your domain hosting is you need two things to make your domain live on the internet. You need to register a domain name, of course, so that you own it, and that's separate and it's dirt cheap to do. It's only like $15 a month or yearly, excuse me, like I shared with you in the last video. And hosting, generally a good web host runs somewhere around $20 a month, 25, something like that, 19. And it's very important that you have both your domain name registered, of course, and then hosting it, because in the process of building a professional email marketing business, people, when they get your emails, like when you send an email to somebody who's subscribed to your new email list, that email will be sent from your domain name in the header, meaning your domain name will show in the header of the email, like Gmail, Yahoo. You can look to see who the email is from, and anybody can. So if your domain name is only registered, meaning you only registered the name, but you didn't purchase hosting, your leads will see an error page when they go type it in their browser and try to look you up. So it's very important so that when they do, try to go look up your domain name, because people will do that, that you have something there. Okay, so you really want something, a page at least at this domain name to highlight your business or highlight you, something at this domain name. In order to do that and to make it live, you need both to register a domain name like I showed you in the last video, and you need to host it. That's what makes it live and the ability for people to actually see something there. Now, the other thing I want to point out is I'm using Nexcess Liquid Web, same company, Nexcess's brand of Liquid Web. But the reason we use them is because they're the best of the best when it comes to hosting. They've been online a long time and their support is top notch. And there are cheaper web hosts online where you can get cheap web hosting for like $5-10 a month. And most of those are absolute garbage. And that's why we, in all of our videos and stuff, use Liquid Web and Nexcess, because if we ever do a video and has another hosting company in it, we use only a select few. Right now we use 4 hosting companies, and that is it. And now I can't do videos on all of them to show you, so I'm showing you the best of the best by using Nexcess in these examples, the Liquid Web brand, so that our recommendation is always to give people what is going to help them long term and be the best solution, because you don't want your website, your domain going down, not being accessible. And that's what cheap web hosting does, is you can have all host of problems. And I started off that way years ago, and man, did I have problems. So I never recommend anything that is not because of price. I always recommend because of quality. So you can see here that Nexcess has been around for 23 years hosting. They have over 500,000 websites under their management. They have 10 global data centers, and that's really critical as well. Lots of other cheap hosting providers usually have one data center. One data center is bad because if they have any problems there, that's why you get all these problems with your site going down and stuff like that. Or if there's a natural disaster in that area, they have no mirrored option of your site, so that when one instance goes down, another goes up. And this is technical. You don't really need to know this, except that it's good to have multiple data centers. And that's why I want to point that out. You want to start with the best and not have problems and issues. So everything I show you will be done through Nexcess, and that's why I'm pointing out that throughout these steps, I'm showing you Nexcess, the Liquid Web brand. So now that you know that and you understand that you need both domain registration and hosting, you do it all at the same place. There'll be a link, like I said, underneath this video to Nexcess again or to the main blog post, both, so that when you're following these steps, you're able to put this all together and understand each piece of the puzzle. So when you click on the link to land on Nexcess to do your web hosting, what you're going to decide upon, as I scroll up here, is you have a couple options with their products. And I'm going to click on Explore Products real quick. Store Builder by Nexcess is where if you have any plans of building a complete store or you need to build a store, this product here would be excellent for you. The instructions may be a little bit different in following to add a domain level email address when we do that in the steps here. But just realize it'll be very similar. You're just going to have a little different access to different things. Now, that is centered towards building your own store. You can have a blog, everything like that with this Store Builder by Nexcess, which is excellent. This product is tremendous. And then the other one of the things that I want to have you look at is one of the things that we use on Nexcess and Liquid Web for is managed WordPress hosting, because we have several blogs online, and this is the hosting that we use most of the time, besides our dedicated servers that we have a whole host of our websites at as well, that is managed by Liquid Web. So in doing this, you choose between the solution that's going to best fit your need for what your goals are with your business. If you plan on blogging a lot and putting a lot of content out there, like you're an affiliate marketer, this is the great solution, is managed WordPress hosting. If you're planning on building a store, that other product under the product links, when you click on products here and you go to all products, I'm just going to view all products again so that you can see when you scroll down, you could click on Store Builder by Nexcess, and this is where you would find more information on Store Builder, and you will have a blog as well, but you build a fully functional e-commerce store, great package. And then I'm going to go back to Nexcess here, and I'm going to show you just what to do through the managed WordPress hosting, but you can choose either. The process is going to be very similar, and we're going to go to the plans and pricing. And all you need to start off with, because if you don't have any traffic to this domain, it's new, it's going to be growing. They're getting started packages all you need. You do not need these expensive plans, these ones that are more money per month. As your businesses grow, yes, you may upgrade to a larger server and stuff like that. That's how we ended up getting dedicated servers at Liquid Web, because Liquid Web specializes more in the dedicated side of web hosting. So we grew into that, where eventually we paid thousands of dollars a month for our web hosting, but that's because our business does a lot of money, and we hosted many websites and different things that we do online. And some people never need that kind of hosting. But to get started, all you need is this Spark plan for, you can start off at $13.30 for 3 months and then $19 a month. You can start with this plan, and that will get you started for a long time. I mean, you may not need to upgrade from this plan for years. I don't know. It'll all depend on your needs, but this is what you want to start with. You can pay monthly or yearly. When you pay yearly, you get a little bit of a discount. See, if I click to yearly, you're going to be billed at $190 up front for 1 year. You don't have to worry about your hosting. It's all paid for. Or it's going to come out monthly. You'll pay a little bit more, and then you're talking $19 a month, which in our minds is dirt cheap for excellent web hosting and the best support you will ever find. If you call them for any kind of need, they answer almost immediately, and they will solve any issue you ever have. I cannot say enough about their support. It is rock solid. I've been with these guys for years, and rock solid. I've never had an issue, ever. And that's the way you want. That's a good company to be with. So you just click on Get Started. And you come to here where you're going to choose, let's see, they should have a login, because you should already have created an account if you're following along in these videos. In the last step where you registered your domain name, right here. So what you'd want to do is come down here and click on log in instead of create account, so that you can purchase this hosting package. So you can see this little login button because you already have an account. So once you choose that plan on the other page and you click on get started, then all you do is come down here and click on log in, because you don't need to create an account, and you're going to be purchasing this right here, your WordPress Spark plan. And your details should already be in Nexcess, so you probably won't have to put your billing information in or any of that again, and you'll just follow their steps to create your hosting for your account. And then once you're done with that, you have your domain name registered and your hosting account, and you can move on to the next step in this process, where we're going to set you up and show you how easy it is to add a domain level email address so you can become a professional email marketer. And other than that, if you ever have any questions about your hosting or anything that Nexcess, and once you're logged in your members area, they will have a phone number down on the left-hand side. There's a little icon for help and support. You can call them. Like I said, they will answer and they will help you with any little issue you're having. But it is simple, straightforward to purchasing your domain hosting. Other than that, my friends, we will see you on the next video.